Boom. Beautiful. See?
Nice.
All right. Ready?
Yep. Oh man. Well done.
All right. So you get to start.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm winner.
All right.
Hi guys, I'm Alex.
I'm Julio,
I'm Dan.
and this is Communities Connected, coming to you with episode 33.
3.
I keep forgetting numbers. I'm just
Oh,
forgetting
man.
numbers. It's getting exciting.
Oh man.
I think I asked him today like 3-4 times while we were thinking up ideas. 33? Yeah. Double checked it. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what one? I'm just more excited about doing the episode. So today we have Alex. And this is going to be exciting because this is first time. Actually, have you done an interview before?
No, I have not. This is my first interview.
Yeah?
Nice.
Or glad we're your first interview. What's it like?
Heck
What
yeah.
are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty excited. Like I was looking forward to this all week since we started talking about it at the gym. So it was something I was definitely looking forward to.
Nice. Are you a camera shy type person?
No.
Honestly, I was. Like I said, the first episode. Who said hi?
Hello.
Hey,
Hey,
Gonzalo.
Gonzalo, how you doing?
Yes.
Hey, what up, brother?
So yeah, no, when we first started doing this, I was a little camera shy, and I was always, before, like, people try to take pictures of me, I was quick at dodging. You're good at catching my back, or I was just gone. They're like, quit moving.
Mm-mm.
You're not gonna catch it. Now I'm just,
It's good to go now.
yeah, good to go. That's what hold on, I'm moving this one a
Having
little
some
bit.
fun.
A little bit.
So how are you today?
I'm doing really good,
Yeah?
actually. Yeah, I'm really excited for training tonight. It's the start of my Hell Week, so
What time is training?
6 o'clock.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, so for
Yeah, we
people who
came
don't know, what's a
before.
Hell Week?
So Hell Week is the week before a fight, so I'm going to be fighting next Saturday up in Superior, Wisconsin for the 135 title. And Hell Week is basically the week before the fight where you are going to be basically worked to the bone. Basically, you're going to be going through basically a gauntlet where every night you're going to wish that you didn't go train, but at the end of the Hell Week you're going to be like, yeah, I'm really glad that I made it. I'm proud of myself for getting to where I am, and I feel a lot better.
Yeah, I've been through 2 people's Hell Weeks. I think, actually, both of them were Bobby, because he's fought the last 2 times, right? No,
Yeah.
Bobby and
Bobby
who was
and
the other
Rachel.
guy?
Oh,
He fought before, because he's going to be having a fight again, too. And I think he does more boxing. He's an older guy. I forgot his name. I'm so bad at names, guys. I'm so sorry. I'll figure it out. But I've been through, like, 2 Hell Weeks, I know, and the way you guys work, and because I know we had Bobby constantly going for 40 minutes straight, just one after the other, and I'm like, oh, man.
that happened with Rachel on Saturday. She had like a straight 16-minute round where it was 2 minutes at every station, and that looked not fun.
Hell.
But yeah, basically. But it's something that we got to do as a fighter, and being a fighter is something that not everyone can do. It's something that's very difficult. There's a lot of things that you got to do inside of the cage and outside of the cage as well to prepare, and that's just one of the things.
So do you know what Patrick's about to put you through, or does he surprise you guys every single time you guys
Every fight camp, every Hell Week, it's always something that's different. It's something unique. It's always to what he sees that we have to work on, or what he sees that we should fine tune. So, I mean, it could be striking that he wants us to work on. It could be grappling. It could be takedowns, takedown defense. There's a whole, I guess, library of things that Patrick has seen whenever we're training that he can pick apart. So.
Wow.
Oh, so he's like studies you going up toward the Hell Week, so then every Hell Week is different based on what you've been working. So he sees your improvement, and otherwise he's like, hey, you know how we were working on this? We're still going to work on it some more.
Which is great
I like
because
that.
my brother is actually going to be fighting with us as well. My brother's the only non-title fight from Fearless that night, but the fact that I'm going to be having my brother fighting the same night as me is something that I'm really excited for as well.
Wow.
Yeah, your brother's a
That's
monster.
super cool.
Yeah.
I like rolling with you and your brother. They're the guys that really give me a chance. You, Marshall, CB, you guys are just, oh my god.
Yep.
My neck hurts all the time.
Fair enough.
That's all I got to say.
we all been there.
Yeah, just like,
Oh my goodness, man. You guys are intense. You know, I appreciate jujitsu. You guys take it to that next level. Seriously.
Thanks,
It's
brother.
freaking awesome.
yeah, we're going to get you in there. I think
Man, you got me in there.
We gotta get
You've
you
heard of
stayed.
American Ninja Warrior?
Yeah.
That's what I want to start doing.
That looks a lot of fun. It looks like it'd be really tough though.
Heck
Is there a gym that trains
Well,
around here?
he's been training so hard. I'm like, man, I want to go insane too. And I like to go aggressive hiking where we'll like aggressively just run, jump, climb, push ourselves up a mountain and then go back down. So American Ninja Warrior looks freaking dope. I want to do that stuff.
Dude,
too.
uphill runs are the worst. So
Dude.
I can only imagine
Talk
how
about
like
cardio.
tiring. Yeah.
That stuff is fun. So when you talk about Hell Week, I'm like, man, that sounds like being that tired for a long period of time. That's
feels like an
intense.
eternity, especially like with me, because of my work schedule, I can work out in the mornings. Except that I have to get up at 5:30. I go to the gym to work out, whether if it's like a cardio session or some kind of circuit that I do. It's always something I got to do in the mornings. Then I go work my 8-hour shift, and then after my 8-hour shift, then I go train at Fearless.
Wow.
Yeah, so my days are really long and
Good stuff.
tiring.
That's a schedule. That's a busy schedule. You got some plans, man. That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Yeah, I was asking like, so how many miles you run? He's like, that's not. I'm like, I keep telling myself I'm gonna, but that's just a lot.
Did you run your 3 miles like you said you would?
No, I didn't.
We gotta run together, man.
Yeah.
We gotta run. We'll run before practice one of these days.
Okay, there we go. That's an idea.
Boom.
We'll get the show done quick, and I'll be like, I'm away. Where are we running?
Oh man, that'll be awesome.
Or if you can make it on a Saturday, if you can get there at 8 in the morning, we'll do a team run.
That works. You guys run in the mornings Saturday?
We just started. That's what we did with Rachel this Saturday. We did a 5K run,
Oh man.
and that to me, I'm used to running in a treadmill, so I'm not used to like going uphill and downhill.
Gotcha.
So going uphill was torture to say the least. I mean, I wasn't going at like a fast pace, but the fact that I have to go uphill and then downhill isn't as bad, but going uphill again is like, oh.
Yeah, because you guys are in the country roads, then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the fun part. See, I actually feel a little more less tired when I'm running off the treadmill. On the treadmill, it's easier for me to focus on being tired. Just because I'm looking at the numbers, I'm looking at the time.
That's fair.
You see that little dial going around, and you're like, come on, just get faster, get faster. And when you're outside, you're looking forward, looking at the road, you can see something cool going on. I just like being outside more versus treadmill, but I get great workout out of both. Sometimes I almost would rather be in treadmill, but I seem to get more tired on treadmill versus being outside.
I like the treadmill a little bit better just because I can, so whenever I run or whenever I'm doing like a cardio workout, I can put my phone on the,
Like a thing.
the thing. I can put my phone on the thing, and then I can, what I usually do is I watch like fight highlights, there's this YouTube channel that I watch, Mind Smash, that's really, it gets you thinking. It like breaks down all these like fight techniques. It breaks down all these like mental aspects of the fight that a lot of people don't take into account. That you could be as ripped as you could be for whatever weight you're gonna be fighting at. You could be your conditioning could be at the peak of its performance, but if you don't have that mental game down, if you don't have your head in the right place, then that can cost you the fight.
Yeah.
So preparing mentally and preparing physically have to go hand in hand, and you have to balance it out perfectly to be able to perform to the best of your ability to make sure that you get that win or get that finish or get wherever you want to accomplish.
I love that. That's
Yeah.
solid.
That's actually a lesson I learned a lot with you guys, because it's during the times I try to muscle you guys, and that's when I'm in panic mode. I'm getting caught, and I'm like, screw this, I'm gonna try to muscle it out. And when I muscle it, I just, bleh! Oh, all right, that was a dumb idea. And so I see what's important about one, learning, and that's something I kind of like talk smack about myself, and I joke around people in gym. I'm like, God, I just need to be smarter. And Bobby, he's one of them who's like, no, you just need more experience. He's like, you're doing well, but we've all been here longer, so we know what to do. He's like, and you panic and you try to do something new, but it's part of the learning. I'm like, you're right, but still, I gotta be smart. Because I'm trying to go up against people who've been doing it longer, who are thinking ahead of I am, and I only have so many moves until I'm like, all right, make it up. Yep, you got caught. But you learn something.
You either learn something or it works out really nicely.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I slither out, and then as soon as I'm out, I'm like, all right, made that up. And I start laughing, and normally they laugh with me. It's like, yeah, I'll be honest, I don't know what I did there.
Heck
Yeah,
yeah.
'cause it's also, sometimes you gotta wing it.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Gotta be able to improvise. That's important.
So
Yep, thought you had.
Well, I want to see about this guy's life. So, I mean, I really want to ask you legitimately, when you talk about life of a fighter, ever since I saw his post, I've been just racking up questions so I could ask you by the time you got here, because we get like a long time with you. 20, 40 minutes is a long time. So I really want to know what it's like to be a fighter, because I like to learn stuff, so I'm going to be a business coach. That means if I stay fit, that's very simple. I can do calisthenics, I can work out. That's not tough. That's not gritty. That's not what you do. You do something with technique, because I've went to one practice. No, I was like, now what? And literally I was just like, hey, can you teach me one thing? They taught me one thing, and I was like, holy crap, I would have never thought of that. All right, let's figure something else out. So seriously, what is it like to be the life of a fighter?
I will admit it is. It's not the easiest thing to do. A lot of people think that all it is just you go to the gym, you train, you work out, and that's it. But really, there's a lot of things that you got to do around that. You got to make sure that you're eating right. You got to make sure that whatever it is that you're doing, it's going to be helpful for your fight. Making sure that you're going to bed on time. Try not to stay up till like 1, 2 in the morning playing Fortnite or watching Netflix. Or you got to make sure that you're taking care of your body, and most importantly, that you listen to your body. Because if you don't listen to your body, maybe you have like an ache, or maybe you feel like something's sore, something's tight, and you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna push through it.
Tough it out.
That could end up hurting you. And what happened? I think it was back in January. I had torn my LCL, so that was something that it wasn't like there wasn't anything that built up to it. It was just a kind of like freak accident.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily now I am fine. Like I have absolutely no problems with it. I can run. I mean, like I've told you, I've been doing 3-5 mile
Yeah.
runs. So
Wow.
so that is definitely something that I had to learn from, and it was tough and it was heartbreaking because I wasn't able to do the thing that I love, and something I love to do was fighting. So not being able to do that, being restricted from that was something that was really hard for me. But as soon as I got back to the gym, I had a huge smile on my face, and even though I was a little bit out of shape, I was a little pudgy, you know.
Yeah.
I was still happy. I was like, you know what, this is my second home. This is where I feel comfortable. But yeah, there's so many things that go into it, like that. The main thing that I always tell people is that you do not have a social life when you're a fighter.
Wow.
So I almost never go out, mainly because if I've been working 2 jobs right now. I'm at one job because I'm going to be moving up north in about a week and a half. But before that, even like on Friday nights, instead of going out to the bars or going over to a friend's house, I would either stay home and do some kind of film study with fight footage or something like that. Either that, or I would just go to the gym and I would work out, or with my brother because he trains too. I would either do some kind of workout with him as well.
Yeah.
But like any type of free time that you have, it's all going to be put into your craft. Whether if it's actually training, doing a film study, or even meal prepping, that can take a long time too, because you got to make sure that you get the right food, make sure that it's clean, make sure that you're preparing it properly, and then prepping it for the week, which is nice because then you don't have to worry about making your food the night before work or whatever it is that you're going to be doing. But I mean, it does take about an hour and a half, sometimes even more, to make the food for the week.
Heck
So
yeah.
when
But
did
you
you-
make food for the whole week?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Like all 7 days or 5 days?
5 days, and then because I have Saturday and Sunday like free, so I have time to make like a more, I guess, exquisite meal.
Yeah.
If you want to call
A little
it
bit
that.
of fun.
Yeah, I can add more than just eggs and veggies and chicken and stuff like that.
Got you. Yeah, that's my thing. See, he likes to cook. They're
Yeah.
very, very good at cooking. I'm like, I'm gonna do stuff, and as soon as I get hungry, whatever's closest is mine. So when you talk about food prepping, I'm like, is that the whole week? You eating the same thing for the whole week? And he said exquisite, so I was like, you feel me? Flavor's delicious.
Yeah.
So what got you like thinking to start meal prepping? Because I know Day and I, we've talked a little bit when we were going vegan, and that was kind of the smart, was like our process thinking about like, if we're gonna try to eat something new, let's make it so we can eat it for the next few days. That way, in those next few days, we can think of the next meal. And being vegan, it was going to zeros. Like for me, jumping into jiu-jitsu, I had no idea what I was doing. I couldn't even make it up. But I can actually probably make it up more in jiu-jitsu than I can being vegan because I had no clue how to cook tofu. And also they're like, make tofu taste like chicken. And I'm like, tofu's tofu. And they're like, no, it's fake chicken. And I'm like, all right.
That's what it is?
Well, no. They put some like breading and some seasoning. You can actually flatten it down and you still deep fry it. When you bring it out, it kind of tastes like chicken.
Sounds
Yeah, so-
like a tortilla flavored.
Yeah, and
Or-
so
or
I
chicken
just call it
flavored
fake
tortilla.
chicken. So it's like, that's their way to say, we'll get our flavoring of chicken through this route.
Yeah.
So I was learning that, and once we decided, okay, being vegan is a little too much, then that's when my wife and I started talking about meal prepping. We started making meals for like the next 3 days. So then one, we're not worried about making food, and she's in school, working, and I'm working, helping the gym, and we're doing the show. We have less time to do stuff. So we, like you said, we try to cook for longer days. Like, when did you start realizing why that was the smartest thing to do?
It was a few fight camps ago because I would always try to make like my food at night, and I was thinking like, man, I'm spending like 15-20 minutes like making eggs and then making sure that I have the fruit, bagging it and all that. Like, why don't I just do this all in one? See what food is going to be good for X amount of days, and then just take one day, do 2 hours of that, and then I'm good for the rest of the week.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what got me into it. So I've been doing that. I've done that with salad. I've done that with chicken. I've done that with eggs. Basically, like stuff that I can have like some kind of like flavor to it. Because again, when you're with me cutting weight, there's a lot of food that I can't eat, and that's like one of the harder parts too, because you get like these intense cravings. Like especially like if you're watching TV, or even if you're just driving and you see like a sign for like McDonald's or a sign for any type of like food, you're just like, oh.
You know, that was actually one thing I was like struggling having you come over. Is normally Jonathan said we fed him food and stuff, and we wanted to give you food. I was like, oh, I'll just order pizza. And you're like, if only I could eat. I'm like, oh, that's kind of addicting. So I'm like, okay, I'll make this. And you're like, nope, still can't eat that. I'm like, oh, that's right. Well, we showed up and there's no food. I'm like, all right. So after your fight camp, we'll do another interview, see how the fight went. We're eating some good food.
Oh, and then this is something that I've talked to my one of my coworkers as well. That after so. For when you weigh in, you have to weigh in at whatever weight it is that you're going to be fighting at. So I have to weigh in at 135 or below. I'm going to be posting the weight of a picture of what I look like at the weigh-ins, and then I'm going to post a picture of what I look like after rehydrating, after eating finally, because I can finally have as many carbs as I want.
Yeah.
Carb load before the fight, and that's something I'm really looking forward to.
So every day, what are you consuming? What's your meals look like?
My meals, I always have to have some type of vegetable, fruit for sure, because I want to have something sweet. Usually pack like almonds or something that'll get that like salt and flavor to it, because I crave chips or like veggie chips too. Those are really healthy.
Yeah, I've seen those at the store. I know a few of my friends have offered me, and I'm like, these aren't bad. They're not bad at all.
Barbecue is like my favorite.
Barbecue.
Yeah, barbecue flavored ones. But so there's that's like kind of curve like my chip and like my snack appetite. For vegetables, I usually have like celery, carrots, sometimes cauliflower, broccoli. You know, stuff that'll get like my veggies in, because as a kid I never really liked veggies.
Yeah.
As an adult, I still don't like veggies that much, but you know I kind of have to. And then let's see, eggs for like my protein intake for the daily. And yeah, that's basically it. And it sucks. And then I try to have red meat like once a week at the most, just so that it's something that like that I've been craving. Like I crave steak, I crave burgers, ribs, stuff like that. So even if it's just like a small like 6-ounce sirloin, I'll take it.
Right,
Yeah.
there you go.
So then, if you know your diet, would you be willing to tell us what your diet is? Like your whole diet? Like, do you eat like? Well, I don't know what you eat. What do you really eat?
Well, that's usually what I eat like during a fight camp, is like eggs, salad.
Is that 3 times a day?
No, I only eat once a day, because I've been doing intermittent fasting.
Holy smokes!
So I only eat during between 11:30 and 4:30, which works perfectly, because that's when my break starts. That's when my first break is. Then I have my lunch break, and then I have my last break that ends at 4:30.
Wow.
So, or around that time, anyways. And I basically eat like what I would normally eat an entire day between that time, and it's worked out for me really well, because this has been the smoothest weight cut. This is the lowest that I've been a week and a half out of a fight.
Wow.
So along with obviously getting the right supplements as well, and working or doing 2 workouts during the day as well. So that definitely helped a lot. And I mean, eating right. I mean, the things that I eat are grapes, carrots, celery, bananas, apples. Apples are something that I like. Just like I eat the entire apple, like the core and everything.
Really?
Too. Yeah.
Wow.
I saw this video. I think it was on Facebook, where it said it was showing you how to like properly eat certain foods. And one of them was an apple, and like how you have like the apple right here, the stem's right here. You twist the stem off, and you actually start from the bottom of the apple.
Okay.
And then you just eat all the way up to the front. Yep.
Wow.
And helps. It works for me, because I'm always hungry. So
right, a little bit more you can eat.
Even if it's a seed, I'll take it.
Seriously.
Okay, there we go.
Wow.
See, I was always just kind of like weirded out by the stem, because it was like a different texture, different crunch to it. And that's
Well,
what
the
keeps me
stem,
from
I
eating
like.
it. Not the stem, but like the middle of the apple.
The core.
Yeah, like the core, and it was just weird. But just for you, I'm gonna start giving it a shot. And like in that aspect, I actually respect you guys, especially when you guys are training for eating. Because right now, like I was saying, I've been losing weight. Well, now like, for me, I've been losing so much weight that I'm like, oh, screw it. I start eating as much as I want. So then I'm consuming more. And then by the next time you step on the scale next week, you're like, oh, I'm getting too excited about this. You gotta be smart. So, and that's something you just keep constantly doing. And that's why I was like, I felt bad asking you, oh, do you want to eat this? You're like, nope, can't. This, nope, can't. I'm just gonna shut up because I'm just gonna say, oh, everything you can't eat. So I just wait till afterwards. But there's a lot of like will behind you guys to say no to things, and especially like you were saying, you're taking time to study or be in your training study going out. So you guys have that will for you guys, and I like that. I'm sure you talk to your friends too, and they understand that you're doing this because you do have a fight coming up. Come afterwards, we'll hang out, we'll do catch up, you know. But I like that you stick to your training, and that's what's important, is doing your craft.
And another thing that I do also is something I did this for I've been doing this ever since I had my first amateur fight. Is I go on this social media hiatus. So I picked a day. So for this week, Wednesday night is gonna be the last night that I'll be on any type of social media, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And then once Wednesday night comes around, I don't know if I'm gonna log off or I'm gonna delete the applications just so I stay away from it. But that entire week, I'm just solely focusing on my fight, watching as many fight breakdowns as I can, trying to study as much as I can as well, get my mindset in the right place so that I'm mentally prepared to the best that I can. And it's something that I'm not sure if a lot of people do it. I know I actually got that from Fedor Emelianenko. He goes on this kind of I don't know if it's social media hiatus, but like where he kind of like steps out of the public and he's kind of kept to himself. And that like is something that he does. And even like pre-fight interviews, he will stay in his locker room. He will not come out, and he will have his coach actually kind of like do the interview for him, but he will stay inside the locker room to kind of just prepare because.
Wow.
Stepping into the cage is something that's really nerve-wracking for some people. I was nervous at first fight, and then the second fight I was like, why am I nervous? Like this is what I love to do. This is like fun for me.
Wow, that's super cool.
Yeah, you can tell like the heart in everyone that walks in the cage. It's like they're in there for battle. They've been training for this. They've been hurting the last 2 weeks, especially those last 2 weeks.
The last 2 weeks,
hell week. Yeah, you guys are in there like, nope, I trained way too hard to just step in here like I don't care.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about that sport. Like, and before, now that I'm in the gym more, like I said before, I don't really follow sports, but because I'm more involved in it now, I care, but because I know people like you, I know Gonzalo. So when I have a reason to care about it, I find it easier to care because I can talk to you. I go to the gym, I get to know you, and that's what I like. And so now when I go see you perform, it's phenomenal. I like going to see all of my friends because you fought on a different card with Gonzalo one night, didn't you?
Yeah, we fought on the same night.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that was you and Gonzalo. Was that Medicine?
No, that was up in
Was that
Turtle
Casino?
Lake. Yep, at the
Okay.
casino. I can't remember if it's Turtle Lake or Turtle Creek. It was,
Yeah, because you both
One of
took
the
that
two.
win, didn't you?
No, Gonzalo had unfortunately lost that
Damn you, Gonzalo.
night. Gonzalo did really good though, so I was really proud of him, and he had a really good opponent, and his opponent was actually he fought in Bellator a few weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah,
You know what I did?
he won.
Yeah?
Cool.
That guy's still winning. There we go.
Wow.
Yeah, like I said, between everyone's gone in there, there's only been like a few that you can tell didn't care, and it showed because they just got dominated. But most of the time you go in and you're just like, wow, these guys are for real. And even the girls. Some of those girls show even way more heart than the dudes.
The girls are like some of the most entertaining fights you can see because they will go. A lot of times you'll see guys they'll get in the cage, they'll kind of like just like walk around, kind of like skip around and stuff, trying to like measure them out, measure their opponent out, trying to I guess take their time. Some of these girls just go in and they start throwing hands like, you know what, let's just do it. They get in the cage as soon as those doors lock, that bell rings, they go in and they go hard like.
Wow. That's insane.
Yeah, even those fights that give me some excited, I'm like, whoa. Yeah, I wouldn't even want to step in there with her. She's crazy. That's the way I think about it. You guys like, nope, they're crazy.
Oh man.
Hurts.
Yeah, it's interesting to see like the edge of like an athlete. You know, every athlete has their edge. Every athlete has their thing that really helps them win. Oh man, that's really interesting. When you guys talk jiu-jitsu, I'm like, dude, what's your edge? What do you really try to focus on that makes you win? What's your thing?
I try to like be as versatile as I can.
Versatile.
I try to work on things that I'm not really good at, so that should I get caught in a position, should I get put in a position where it's like, okay, like I might like this is a really bad position. This is like do or die right now.
Mhm.
I'm prepared for that. I get put in this position, especially with me. I fight at 135. I'm the second lightest fighter in the fight team for Fearless. Rachel being the lightest one, so I'm the lightest male fighter.
Wow.
And so me working with like a lot of guys that are heavier, a lot of guys that are bigger, especially guys that are a lot more skilled than me. It's it helps me because okay, so I'm used to a guy that outweighs me by at least 20 pounds. He's a lot better than me. When it comes time to me go up against someone that's my size, that's around the same experience that I have, it's not gonna be a problem.
Nice.
And I guess like preparing yourself in that manner for me has helped me. Obviously I work in the things that I'm good at just to make sure that I'm like, okay, I don't like lose my touch with it. And a lot of people, or some people that are going to be watching this know that I have had all 3 of my wins by finish by a triangle choke.
Ooh.
So that's like something that I know for a fact my opponent is going to be working on his triangle defense. But
wow.
hey, triangle isn't the only
You are
thing I
killed
know.
that. Like I
True.
said, that's one of my favorites. He's so quick, and he finds new ways to catch you in it.
That's something I've been working on too. Like disguising it as like an arm bar, or me trying to like get up, you lose your guard, and then I'm like, okay, I slip the leg in.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
And no matter what, I start feeling it's loose, and I'm like, okay, I can work my way. No, he's just sinking it in, making it that much tighter. And when he wants to know, he just, and you're just done.
Dang.
Yeah, he's not kidding around with that move. If you were going up against him, you better take notes, because that's all I can say. He's a killer.
Wow.
He'll just catch you, take
That's
your neck.
intense.
But in that sense, that's why I like doing jiu-jitsu and wrestling. I have no neck. So it takes him a little bit, so I'm proud. But when he does, he's quick about it. And I'm like, damn it, I do have a neck.
Oh man.
That's like when I had you in that guillotine a few nights ago. It was so hard for me to get it. I was like, he has such a small neck. He has like no neck. He's just like Yoel Romero. No neck. Just head and chest. That's all he is.
Wow.
That's all I use. As soon as I feel you guys going around me, I'm like, nope.
And I was like, yep, I know this guy's a wrestler.
Turtle.
There you go.
Davison's up and I'm like, turtle boy. Oh man, I know a few Gonzalo things said something. Did Gonzalo say something?
Well, he was saying how he eats a large pizza before his fight.
I saw a picture, Gonzalo. I saw the picture of you eating a cheeseburger on your way to weigh-ins.
Crazy.
McDonald's cheeseburger.
Yeah.
To be exact. I saw that picture and I was like, what?
What?
Gonzalo cheats though. He's too small.
Wow.
He barely ever has to cut.
That's the deal with my brother actually right now.
Really?
Because he's fighting at the same weight class that I'm fighting at actually, and he has to gain weight. So we went to Texas Roadhouse. I forgot. I think it was Saturday. Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. So we went to Texas Roadhouse to eat, and all I got was an 8-ounce sirloin, a little cup of applesauce, and a thing of little cup of rice. My brother, he got same size steak. He got sauteed shrimp with it, loaded baked potato, and steak fries. And I was like, dude, why? I was like,
Yeah.
why?
Yeah, see, I'm in the boat of I constantly always gotta keep being smart about how I'm training and what I'm eating. Otherwise, the weight just packs on.
Oh man.
It's a struggle. It's a battle.
Believe me, I know where you're at.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, and I was so proud because like when I first came in the gym, I was around the same weight as you. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep it up. Next thing you know, he's just like 10 pounds lighter. I'm like, what the hell? But it makes sense. He's running those extra miles. I'm not. He's training that much harder, that much longer. It shows.
Wow.
I thought I was doing well, but he's just
Killing it.
yeah.
Wow. That's exciting. Holy crap. So then you got a fight coming up, right?
Yep, I'm going to be fighting next Saturday up in Superior, Wisconsin, at the Westman Arena. And like I had said before, I'm going to be fighting for the 135 title, which I'm really excited for. And it's also something that I've been just putting my 100% effort into, especially because this fight, normal amateur fights are 3-minute rounds, but this one's going to be 5 3-minute rounds. So were you there that one night that I did the 3 5-minute rounds or no?
Was that same fight or no?
No, it was for at Fearless for practice.
Oh no, I don't think so.
I was dead after that. I was just getting getting tossed around because I was so tired. Like me being an amateur, I'm used to just 3-minute rounds. I'm going in 3-minute rounds, then I get the minute break, another 3 minutes, then the minute break again. This time, because it was like it was just like something that I was kind of put for me. I did the 5-minute rounds. I did 3 of those, and instead of getting the normal 1-minute rest, I only got 45 seconds. And 15 seconds might not seem like a lot, but when you're in there, you're having everyone everyone that you're sparring with is fresh, and you're the only one that's tired. Those 15 seconds, you're just like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to have that minute again.
Oh man, that's insane.
Yeah, I'm actually excited for this. Knowing it's your hell week.
You're like, yeah, I'm gonna get him back for all those leg kicks he gave
Right?
me.
Don't worry, I told Gonzalo there'll be at least one time I'll get in the cage. So he's excited to whoop my ass for that. I'm sure you're gonna be excited. Uriel's gonna be excited. I'm not gonna be excited. Even just saying I want to get in there, I'm kind of excited but not excited. Because like I said, I don't want to get hit in the face. So I'll get over it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it might sound a little bit weird, but you kind of get used to it.
Yeah?
So I mean, as long as you don't get hit in the face too much,
Yeah.
you'll be fine.
I gotta keep decent, you know. So I shave, keep it looking good.
There you go.
I'm one punch away from just complete catastrophe.
You gotta keep the money maker, man.
Heck
Exactly.
yes,
The money maker
absolutely.
right
Everybody's like tune in, community's connected, be like, nope, that's wrong.
here.
I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna leave the show, guys. I'm gone.
I'll sell it later, guys. I'm out.
My goodness, y'all funny, man. Y'all train like intense. When me and Julio were working out a couple months back, and he was trying to drop weight, and I remember seeing him go through his. He used to wear like more clothes, come in.
Yeah,
He
constant
was
sweats.
devoted, man. Dropping weight like that much, holy smokes.
Oh, there's a person in at
Controlling
Fearless
weight
too,
like that.
between him and Bobby. Bobby's constantly in sweatpants and sweatshirts. I'm like, dude, why are you in here? Last Monday I said I died in a gi, and that's just being in a potato sack, I almost call it. I
Oh
don't know how else
yeah.
to describe a gi, but like a potato sack. It's thick, it's rough, and it's warm. And I was in the point like, might throw up, guys.
You sweat so much with
Today's
that,
the
and
day.
you get so hot, and you're just like, oh. You're constantly going for that water bottle.
That just sounds ridiculously intense.
you have no idea. Well,
I
you will
really
have an
don't.
idea when you work out with us, though.
Oh
Yeah,
man, I can't.
If we can get you for like
wait.
3 months, get you going to the straight gym, I'll for sure do the Ninja Warrior with you.
Wait, you'll do the Ninja Warrior with me?
Yeah.
If I do what?
Just go train for 3 months with us.
Okay, but there's a difference. I gotta get punched in the face.
No, just do the jiu-jitsu. There's no punch in the face.
Yeah, but jujitsu is so small. That's an interesting offer. I'll keep that in mind. That would
Hey.
be fun.
He's considering it, so all you guys watching,
Yeah.
remember.
If you
I'll
would
consider
join
it.
us in doing that so we can get him in jiu-jitsu, the more people we get in. Because that's how I got pushed into jiu-jitsu. I kept talking about it. I talked to Gonzalo about it. And it wasn't until I talked to the right friend and said, hey, I want to do this. He's like, let's go tomorrow.
Dude,
Yeah, I do want to do it. Let's go.
jujitsu's
And that's
crazy.
kind of how it got going. And I was glad. Like I said, I met you. I'd seen you a little bit through like high school wrestling. I remember.
Yep, I was about to bring that up too. Like I remember seeing you in high school wrestling, and I was just like, why does he look so angry?
Everyone always thinks I look angry.
Yeah, well, cause
I'd
like,
be so focused.
cause like
I just...
yeah, you'd be like this, you're like pacing back and forth. I was like, damn. I wonder who he's gonna be going up against.
Yeah.
He looks like he's ready to fucking murder somebody.
Wow.
Nope. It was just I always had music on. I was thinking, and if I wasn't like trying to think about it, coaches would get on top of you, be like, "Yo, focus." So, like you said, you just get in that focus zone, and everyone would just kind of be like, "Why are you so mad?" I'm like, "I'm focused. I'm sorry."
It's just my face.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Even to this day, I still get that. Like, "Boy, why are you mad today?" I wasn't thinking.
Gonzalo said hashtag damn doing jujitsu.
Gonzalo, you know what? We need to all play basketball, y'all. That's my sport. I love basketball. We should play basketball. We should get 10 to 20 guys, and we should start a basketball league. Hashtag Julio, hashtag Alex if you want to play in a basketball league.
I'm down.
Hit me up, y'all.
I'm down.
We'll see which one we get more people on. We'll do that one. And then we'll do the other one the next season.
Okay. I'm just throwing from half court, but I'm down. The whole time, just.
More or less. We got to win the games. That's important. But we should totally do that. That'd be fun. They have YMCAs in all over this place.
He said what?
He'll do it.
Oh.
All right,
Oh,
Gonzalo. We got one. That's the starting
He
four.
said. Yeah, he said two.
Give me some.
That's technically two.
That's the starting four.
Okay, yeah, 4. Yeah.
We're good. We need one more, and then we need another 5 after that. We got a team. Comment.
God, I suck so bad at basketball.
Hey, anytime when I'm at work and I try to do throw trash into the trash can and I miss, I'm just like, this is why I fight.
Yeah, that's why I hit people when I'll throw it and they're like, wow, you horrible guys. That's why I wrestled. They have the same season. I know what I'm good at. I miss a lot. Then I also get screwed over a lot. The other day I threw something at work, and that one solid thing that was just on trash can, ding, came out. I'm like, yeah, that's my life. Whether I even make it or not, it's just coming out.
I have like these boxes that at work that I like toss into the recycling bin because it's like huge. I'm like, okay, it's big. I'm not gonna miss it. I end up missing it. I either overshoot it or because the box is so light, I like undershoot it and then it hits. I'm just like, great. Now I gotta walk from my workstation to the other side, all the way over there, and just.
Yeah.
Mr. Clutch will teach you guys how to make them. Mr. Clutch, DJ KJ, that man sinks it
Every time.
like no other. He'll be like, dude. I'm like, I already know you're gonna make it. Why the heck am I even watching? Well, then again, it's really cool to watch. So, and he'll just go,
Jordan. Just
cash money, and I'm like, respect, man, respect. It's beautiful. We'll have like a paper toss challenge too. We're just gonna create events.
Why not?
Hey, put them
Paper
online.
toss challenge.
Exactly.
Dude,
that's
a
how-
paper toss challenge would be bomb.
So take the paper toss that came out in the app, but bring it real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a big old trash can.
Way
Get a bunch
back
of
then.
paper.
Yeah, the first iPod Touch, I remember paper toss just.
We gotta get a fan too, just so like to add a little bit more. One that has like multiple speeds, so that
Yeah.
it's difficult every
So
time.
you're in. So we got paper
All
toss,
right.
basketball, and we're getting day on in jiu-jitsu.
There we go. Paper toss, basketball,
Day on
jiu-jitsu. All right. That's solid.
He agreed.
I'll accept that. Yeah, if y'all play basketball, I'll do jiu-jitsu. That's a solid win.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. I'm done then.
But it's got to be the same amount of time. I'm not getting punched in the face for you guys to show up day one. Because day one of practice, I might get punched in the face, and I don't need that.
There's no punching.
Jiu-jitsu is no striking, remember?
Yeah, but I guess I should probably stop saying that. But man,
You won't get punched in the face, I promise.
no fun with that.
That would just suck.
I don't want to get punched in the face. I got one rule: never sign up for a butt whooping. That's literally signing up for a butt whooping. But I understand you got to protect yourself. You gotta do it.
Yeah, like that's something that I've actually learned that people kind of have thought of whenever they go into an MMA gym is like, oh, I'm gonna go in there and they're gonna beat me up. Like, we're not like that. Like, we will go through the steps with you. We will teach you. If we one thing that I do with new people is if they have me close to a position, I'm like, okay, stop, do this, this, and this. Hold your hands in this grip. Torque your body to a certain angle. Apply pressure here, and you have the submission. And they're like, oh, you can get that? And I was like, yeah. And then I tell them, okay, and there's other stuff that you can do as well. Like, whatever you get me into, like, we're kind of just like freestyle it, kind of see where we're at. If I feel like you have something, then I'll stop and then I'll show you how to do it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, they're
That's
great teachers
epic.
all around. Between Patrick and everyone that's a student there, that's what I like. They'll teach you.
Wow.
You're not signed up for a butt whooping.
I
All
agree.
family
See, when
then.
I went, it was awesome. I learned a lot, and it was intense.
We just gotta get you used to it. It's fun. Once you learn what to do and defend, it gets more fun. At first, yeah, it's overwhelming.
Man, that sounds intense. But if I get these guys to play basketball, that might be worth it just for the memories. Making memories, Kyle. Anyways, that could be fun. We can talk about that.
All right. But yeah, no, I definitely would think we should have you back another time, especially after your fight.
For sure. You guys get to see how much weight I've gained. You guys are going to be seeing, like, my cheeks a little bit more full, maybe a little double chin going from all the wings I'll probably be needing.
I'll
That's cool.
join you in those wings. We were just talking about going to Buffalo Wild
You know what we
Wings.
should do? Something that I've done with my coworkers actually. We should go to a buffet and then see who can eat more.
All right.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
Actually,
go.
recently I've been.
You know?
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
It's dangerous, but I'm down for that. How much could I eat at a buffet? Worst case scenario, I end up full. That's a win. I'll take a win situation any day. And I'm not getting punched in the face.
Yeah, just go home, take a nice little food coma.
Oh man, yeah,
That'd be good.
I'd go to sleep right after that.
Gonzalo, if you can come, dude, I want to see how much you can eat because I know that you're like if between us two, you're probably gonna be the smaller dude. But when I've done eating competitions with my coworkers, I was one of the smallest, if not the smallest person there, and I ended up winning both times. So
All right, so we're gonna get Gonzalo an eating contest. Maybe that's what we do in your next interview. Well, actually, Yeah, we're gonna do it with that eating contest.
Dude, that'll be intense. What? You want to do an eating contest on the show?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm down.
I'm
man.
about it.
That'd be
I'm
fun.
about that life. If y'all want to come to the eating contest and cheer us on as we
We'll just
eat,
be like, that's
Coming.
He's connected, guys. See you later.
see ya.
That'd be
like-
awesome.
I'm
I'll pass
down
on
for
the
that.
background just.
It's a show.
I'm down for that
We
episode.
can. Yeah, I think we definitely should.
That'd be fun.
I'm so down.
I'd have a wonderful time with that.
'Kay.
Holy smokes.
Okay, so in like 2 weeks.
Deal.
2 weeks. All right, we're gonna set it up.
Any sounds you want.
We'll get it set up so that I can come from Sheboygan because that's gonna be where I'm gonna be moving to.
Okay.
I'm gonna be moving. That's where I'm gonna be moving to in about actually less than 2 weeks now.
Really?
Wow.
So like right after your fight, you're moving there?
Holy
I'm gonna be moving a lot of like the big things in this weekend up to my aunt's house. So my aunt's probably not watching this. My cousins might. So shout out to them for letting me stay at their house until I find a place.
That's awesome.
And yeah, like so it's gonna be a really long Sunday because drive from Superior to Janesville is gonna be about 5 hours.
Yeah.
4.5 if I would be driving, but I'm not gonna be driving. So. And then I'm going to be driving up north 2 hours to Sheboygan, so it's going to be about 7 hours in the car. But I did go to Miami about a month ago, and we drove there, so
Oh yeah.
that was
You can do
26 hours. 26 hours.
Road tripping is the best. God, I love road tripping. I love being in the car.
But it smells.
Smells.
Dude, well, because you have like 5 guys in there, you're in a car for
Oh
24
yeah.
hours.
Yeah.
Over
Oh,
24
that's a
hours.
Pressure cooker.
So like you don't even smell it. Like you go to the gas station, you go get your snacks, you come back and you
Bunch of dudes just sweating.
Whoa.
you're like, do we really smell like this? This is what we smell like the entire time?
Yeah.
You
No
get
wonder
used
no
to
one
it.
talks to us.
Yeah. Those long trips.
Hey, they're fun though.
Oh man.
I'll admit that.
I
they are
love long
fun.
trips. Hopefully not packing the car that much. But then again, that'd be fun. I really, 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 really want to get like a bus, maybe even a couple, and have like a travel train for like a week to 2 weeks in the summer. I want to make it like a real thing. Can you imagine if you got like a full bus, bunch of homies, put down as many windows as you wanted, you could have like 4 beds each. Yeah. Sorry, 4 beds each. 4 seats each for a bed. 2 seats around it. All right, so maybe 6 seats. Anyways, I want to get like literally buses. Start going traveling. Road trips are dope.
A road trip with a bunch of people on the bus would be dope.
Then we can go camping wherever we wanted to. We can stop at RV places and just chill.
We can go to like
RVs are more expensive.
Whataburger and what's that other burger place?
Sonic? No.
No, what's the burger place? I know there's
In-N-Out
Whataburger.
Burger?
Yeah,
That
that.
burger place
I've always wanted to try it, dude.
is the best.
Did we go to In-N-Out Burger? No?
In-N-Out Burger will change your life.
Can't think of it.
They're definitely more out near the Pacific, but man, that freaking place is delicious. It's very simple. They only have like 9, 10 things total on the menu. You can get a burger, you can get a bigger burger, you can get a bigger burger. You can get fries, you can get bigger fries, you can get a drink, you can get a little bit of ice cream. Like a scoop of ice cream. And it's so good. They make it so good. That's all they have. You come there, you get the best god burger you done ever had in your mother life. It's ridiculous. I love that place.
What was
It
that
will
burger
change your
place
life.
way in Seattle then?
Mm.
So we went to like some burger place, only had a few selections. I can't
I
remember.
might have been Dick's or something.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
You changed
Like
the
Dick's
game.
Last Stop or something like that.
Mhm.
It was something like it was only like 3 burgers and that's it.
Oh man, it's so good. So good.
Burgers.
Oh, we're sorry. My bad. See, that's what we do. We end up talking.
Oh,
food,
man.
And everywhere he's just like,
I'm like pondering about food. I'm just like burgers. Hey,
Oh, man.
after my fight though, I'm gonna be able to win.
There we go.
Not win, but be able to eat. I'm gonna win my fight, and then I'm gonna be able to eat.
you're gonna celebrate.
There we
Oh,
go.
Yeah.
Have a nice big victory meal.
Oh yeah. Wings, burgers, everything.
Oh, it's gonna be delicious.
Man, that sounds good.
Well, I think that's actually like a really good spot to stop because we're gonna still try to make it a practice here in a second.
Mm.
I don't know what time it is. I know we've been going on for a good solid 40.
6:30.
So
Oh man, so yeah, I think this would be a good spot to pick it back up again.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Until next time. Oh, until next time. I'm Dayon Young.
I'm Alex.
I'm Julio Sanchez. This screen is connected.
That's awesome.
You're so close.